Oh, finally!
Yippee!
Y'all don't understand how much pain I went through to get this bot to work. But welcome, my friends, to the first podcast episode. Today, I'm featuring the wonderful Adri.
Sorry.
She's nervous.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Now you can. Hi. I said hi, and I don't think you could hear me the first time. So, hi.
Gosh, no, this is beautiful. The wonderful Alex. Everyone gets the same adjective. The hell? The wonderful Kayla.
Hi.
And the wonderful Rose Lily Chase 67.
What's that? That's full username.
No one knew it was your username until you said it, bro.
Xavier, I think
Oh,
you
my
missed
bad.
someone.
All right, Randolph, cut it out and post. Cut it out and post.
The wonderful Xavier.
Gonna cry. Yes, this is me, Xavier. If you've seen me, I'm the black guy who ran in a circle.
Twice.
All right. So today we're here to discuss the Miraculous movie, our opinions, our thoughts, how it compares to the show, and all that jazz. All right, Kayla, give us our first topic.
All right. Our first topic. Musical movie. Was it a hit or miss?
Okay. So, the songs are great. They're good. They're amazing. The visuals for the songs could be worked on for some of them, but otherwise great. However, specifically for Marinette, they could have matched the voices better. Because you can tell that it's two different people.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot online. A lot of people have been complaining about that for the show. Not that the singer wasn't good, because she was beautiful.
Oh my God, she was amazing.
Yeah, but I think that difference is because it's so pronounced. It's a bit like it's not our Marinette singing. It's not who we're used to. It was a
also
bit.
catches off guard because it's literally only her.
Yeah, because it's like even I believe the voice actor and the singer are also different for Adrian as well, but they still sound like the same and stuff.
Yeah, they matched it for Adrian very well. Yeah.
But for Marinette, it's so different because our voice actress for Marinette, she does like a very high, like a higher pitched voice for Marinette, but then the singing was very like alto, like very deep sounding.
Oh, dude, the literal shock I had when literally they just finished a piece of dialogue and I hear musical notes. I'm like, oh, this is nice background. I'm like, what? What are we doing? Wait a minute.
No, listen. I love movie musicals so much. Like it just adds something to it.
I think with this story.
I think it was.
Well, from what I've seen, yes.
Was it?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I
saw,
had,
like,
honestly, I was
one
always
trailer.
thinking it to be musical, and then it was like.
I mean, I know like on some of like the actors and actresses' Instagrams, they were like posting shots of them in the recording booth, and then with like a conductor there with music. Like there was definitely a musical component that they were hinting towards. But I think I do think a lot of people were surprised about on the level that it gave.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, I wasn't really expecting it to be a movie musical at all.
However,
Go,
Xavier.
What happened?
Were you saying something?
No, I was just saying, for Miraculous of all things, I was not expecting it. You go.
I'm glad that it wasn't like the Christmas movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, me too.
Nah, because if I got Adrian sliding in the snow, bro, it would be over.
Oh my God! Can you please remake that scene from the Miraculous movie?
Please. Remake the movie, dude.
Bro, that Christmas special lives in my brain rent-free, bro.
Shut up.
I think it makes it worse because I see I keep thinking with the Instagram. Why did I say it like that? Instagram. Instagram edit where like the end where it's like Marinette's like, I wonder Adrian, and it's just Adrian, this guy saying, "Shut the up, Marinette." Oh, I'm getting cooked.
Oh,
Damn,
Uh-oh.
damn, no,
Uh-oh.
damn, damn.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
And this man told
Oh,
us to do elementary
No,
slurs.
guys, I was just doing it for the example, so now the viewers at home.
This man really hammered it into us to only do elementary swears before we did this.
And here he
You're gonna
is.
cook me
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
All right,
Dang.
Xavier, are we ready to move on?
I think so. Unless anyone's
Oh,
had
yeah.
any other remarks.
No.
All right.
All
Kayla,
right.
our next topic.
So our next topic are pros of the movie.
Animation.
Oh, 100. Yeah, I was just about to say 100% animation. Like it was on another
Someone got
level.
home
It was
because of
great.
animation, bro. That was
I'm just gonna say.
miraculous for where we are in the show and where we have been. Because that animation got like what, like maybe I think it went through like one upgrade after like season 2 or 3. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
Wasn't
But
there
for
like
where
a
the
studio
when
change?
you look at the show and the movie, it's like, hold on,
Okay.
god dang, this ain't miraculous. This is miracles.
I will say one of the best pros in that movie is the careless whisper scenes.
Oh my god.
No,
And
there were
also-
two. There were
bro.
two.
Also,
No, okay, hold on. Sorry. Do you know my favorite part?
what is it?
The frick frackin' twinkles on Cat Noir's
Wink.
mask.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But
That
I
was
will
such
say
a cute little design thing.
the
I love it.
lady Noir and the Adrianette scenes were the best.
Hmm.
Especially the ending actually almost made me cry. But we'll get into that later.
I have one moment that was in my head rent free. I should go home. Don't.
Stop! No, that scene was so cute though.
I love that. That was
Because
such a scene though. That was like
if
had me on my seat, edge of my seat.
no, because if you watch it, like he's looking at her, and like you could see that like he's looking up and down on her, and then when he says "don't," as he's saying "don't," he moves his hand away, so he's still like letting her go and stuff,
So
and not being like, "No, you're not allowed to leave." Like that's what makes it so cute.
But
Is
Yeah.
that he's, I can't. That whole scene was so cute.
And another thing I loved about the movie was I think it did a very good job of explaining the story, but as a standalone movie. Like if you've never watched Miraculous, you could
Yes.
still understand what's happening with the whole love square and all that stuff through the movie. And I like
yeah.
that. Some movies aren't good at that, but this movie definitely was.
something the
Detailed
movie
enough.
fixed with the show, fixed that the show is like stuck with because of the kids show is the timers of the miraculous and Lucky Charm overall. Like that, we did not see any Lucky Charms. We didn't see any. I'm about to run out of power. Like it kept
Yeah.
us in because it kept the moments going. It allowed a realistic progression. It's like, oh well, they're gonna hang out all the time. They're not. There's no like weird cutting. Like, oh, I'm out of power. Bye. Or inconsistent amounts of time where they had to like disappear. How much power they had left.
What
I
I
didn't even
liked
think about that. I
was
forgot about the power.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think what I also liked too was like how much more realistic the movie was compared to like the show because
Yes.
they had like actual like more elements that you would see like in the real world, like if there's destruction, like you saw the explosions and you saw the actual fire and like shoot, even the policemen, they actually had guns.
I was also about to say that because like I'm just thinking about like the emotion in it. It seems
Mhm.
more authentic and more realistic in the progression.
Mhm.
So like I'm pretty sure in the show when Gabriel finds out that Adrian is Cat Noir, Mance immediately starts manipulating him. But like
Yeah.
in the movie, he has a reaction a father would actually have when he finds out he's basically been beating up his son.
That man lost all life in his soul.
No.
Yeah.
Listen. In the movie, cries because he's hurting his son. In the show, hits him like a baseball.
Yeah. Oh
right?
my gosh, I've seen that. I've seen that on Instagram. Dang.
Oh my god, wait, guys, I don't know if we said this at the beginning of the recording, however, this podcast contains spoilers.
Oh yeah, we
right.
should have.
So y'all just walk the plank. It's okay.
Randolph, put that in,
Fix
put that
it.
in at the
Randy will
beginning,
fix that in
please.
post. Fix that in
Okay.
post, Randy
Yeah,
will.
we'll fix that.
Um,
No, but I was definitely surprised on like the level of intensity that the movie had, especially towards the end. I'm not gonna like do the whole spoil, but like it was definitely a lot more than the show probably would have ever given us.
They showed
And
actual battle damage on like the
yeah,
person, not just the surroundings, which that was
like,
my favorite part.
like Gabriel, like seeing him at the end with
oh
his,
yeah,
and like seeing like Cat Noir's like scratch on his face, like that was insane.
I did like how every time Gabriel was like, they treated Nuru like a drug
Mm-hmm.
Oh
in the
yeah.
movie because
Mhm.
every time he was not with like I was rewatching the movie a little bit the other day while me and Kayla were on like on vacation trip, and when he has the mask on, there's like life, there's excitement, there's all that energy. But as soon as like there's like a scene after where the suit's off, you can already see that gray is starting to come over his body. He's tired, he's exhausted.
Mhm.
It looks like he's got hit by a truck and was forced to stand back up.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're so right.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the scene like right before he puts on the Nuru again, before that big final battle, he's clearly tired out, and also he's just in pain. So clearly, there's actual consequence with using Nuru incorrectly, which is
Just
something
like-
And
in the
that's
show
something
you don't really see that.
they hammer that in the show, like not hammer, they touch on it, but if like the miraculous is somehow like damaged. But I think they did a like they really like you said they did a really good job of showing that abuse of power in the movie that
Mhm.
Hawkmoth uses. So yeah, you're definitely right.
Also, something about Cat Noir and Ladybug just getting Volkswagens will
I love
will
that.
never
Look,
cease to
look,
be funny to me.
it's the branding. You gotta do what you gotta do. They don't even need cars. Why do they have cars? Give
So
give
like,
it to me.
bro, Marinette legit can fly with that yo-yo, which is a crazy power-up. Like
Yeah.
I do.
Ladybug became the second coming of Christ. Like, bro,
What I did like with her yo-yo was that like you could see that she knows where to throw it, and sometimes it actually guides her instead of like her just
Yeah.
throwing it and hope it catches. Like it
Yeah.
catches for like you can like it showed that it does catch for her instead of you have to being like, oh, I guess it's just in the air right now. She's just
No,
swinging from nothing.
it makes a lot more sense. Say if it happened in the show, be like, all right, Spider-Man, cool. Gosh,
All right. Are we ready to move on to the next one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
All
yeah, I
right.
think so.
The next one is technically the opposite. What are the cons?
Oh,
All right, I'm ready for this one. I'm gonna start this one out.
go
I'm a
ahead.
little there. I'm gonna start with two of them. One's with Adrian as a whole,
Oh.
and the other's with the other Miraculous. I'm sorry, Adrian first. It is abysmal. Like I'm still trying to cope with the fact that we saw so little of Adrian's like relationship with his Kwame.
Oh yeah. No.
Like granted,
that
like
whole-
like Miraculous always kind of been like more Ladybug, but like in the show, there's at least a balance. It's like a flip flop. Like it switches to like, oh, here's Marinette doing her daily day. Here's Adrian, and then it's like a constant like switch. But with the movie, it was like a primarily Marinette movie, and Carte Noir being like that side main character.
Oh no,
Called
100%
himself a
because
sidekick.
there were so many points where like I wish we saw Plague more. Because like all
Yeah.
we saw at the beginning of the movie, like when he got his miraculous, was the black cat, and then he grabs the ring, and that's it. And then the last time that we saw Plague after that was the cheese scene, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like I
Bro
wish
farted
we
on his
saw
owner's
more.
dead mom's picture, bro. Like that's
Like-
horrible.
Oh.
Bro, like I wish we got more scenes of Plague.
So I definitely agree with that, but and like I said, I agree. But to put in another perspective, I think they but like Xavier said, they do focus on Ladybug a little more, but I think Marinette also has more of like the emotion and the character development. You could tell from the beginning that Adrian's kind of like, oh, this is so cool, I want to do this. Whereas
This is
Marinette, you have more to show with the progression of her being scared and her coming to face her fears and being confident. So that's definitely something to take into consideration. While like I would have loved to see more Adrian, I feel like there's only so much we can see of him before it's like, okay, what's next, you know?
another thing with Adrian. Can that man please get the earbuds out his ear, bro? Why?
For real.
This man, you got my headcanon is that every time his earbuds are on, it's just Careless Whisper on loop.
100. No,
Like
No.
that Texas
that's
Heartbreak
all
song.
the memes. That's all the memes.
No, even better, dude's rich and can't afford AirPods. Just saying.
Also, dude, I can't. Also, I do have another con, and I see a lot of people talking about this, which I do kind of agree. It's because they do say that some people want. I'm so stammering right now.
You're doing
A
great,
lot of
Kayla. Doing great.
people, thank you. A lot of people wish the movie was aged up a little bit more, and I do kind of agree with that because it's like we technically grew up with this show. Like
Mhm.
like some of us were like from 3rd to 5th grade when the show came out and stuff, and like yes, we got like some of us did watch the show more later on when and stuff. But it's like you can tell with the show it went from like a kid show to like you can tell it's more of a preteen show now. Like it's getting a little bit more like serious and more plot developed and everything. But the show or the movie kind of stayed more like in the middle. Like it wasn't super kiddish, but it wasn't at the point that the show is at right now.
Yeah.
That it's kind of like I do wish it was a little bit more towards like I guess age appropriate that the show's at now.
Right.
But that might affect their target audience. Cause I'm trying to, cause I know the show's more targeted to kids. So I think when they see the movie, people would assume it's quote unquote targeted to kids, even though like we're
This is true.
teenagers watching it.
This
Yeah.
movie will
So
play as kind of like a gateway to the show, which
Yeah.
I feel bad for
Yeah.
everyone who is a part of that change. They're gonna be
Yeah.
disappointed.
Which the thing is too, you can tell that like the target audience is they are growing up with the target audience at the same time.
Yes, that's true.
Even in the show going crazy. But yeah, I think that's. I mean, I really like how his powers are. Like Cat Noir himself, it makes sense. His character makes sense because obviously, like Adrian, this is a joyride. This is like his escape from the sad life. I should have said this during the pros. I do like how, unlike the show, he actually just doesn't come home. Like he just doesn't care. He's like,
Yeah.
he sees his
I
dad crippling,
also-
depressed, sad, knowing that he's like, Adrian, where have you been? He's like, my dad's been gone a long time, big bro. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
I also have something that should have gone on pros, but I
Mm.
like how Adrian's full personality wasn't just rich supermodel.
And my mom is dead.
Yeah, that wasn't his whole personality in the movie. Granted,
Yeah.
like Kayla said, we didn't get to know him that well because Adrian wasn't in the movie much. Sure, Cat Noir was, but Adrian wasn't, so we didn't get to see much of his personality. But what we do know is that like people didn't really know who he was. Like Anino was his friend already, and then like it's hinted
was-
that Chloe and Adrian were already childhood friends.
It was
Yeah.
actually the complete opposite that Marinette was the new one to school instead of Adrian.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Really? I thought she was
Well,
already
no,
there.
it kind of plays as she had a history there. It might be our first day in that 9th grade.
That's
Adrian's
true.
treated a lot differently
Okay.
because also I just realized, when do Chloe and Adrian talk?
I don't think they do.
Never.
At
I
least
can't think
not
of a
in this
single time they
movie.
actually had a
Well,
conversation with each
Well,
other.
it's probably their parents. It's probably one of those things where it's like the rich kids, so their parents know each other,
Yeah.
and so they're
Yeah.
automatically
Oh my
by
god, we didn't even say them. We didn't even see the mayor.
Oh, we didn't.
Nope.
You're
I
We
you're
just
saw
saw
the
the
right.
mayor
That's
bourgeois.
fine.
Yeah. Well, we saw.
My
we saw.
boy.
Well, we even saw Jagged Stone in there.
This is
He
true on
was
the
on a, yeah,
newspaper.
he was on
And
a
not
newspaper.
Nadia. We saw Nadia too.
Yeah. Also, I
Yeah.
do have another con.
Okay.
I
Go ahead.
do wish we did see the Lucky Charm in action.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes.
listen,
Big
she's some kind of
extra.
price. There is no charm. She's just lucky.
Also, back with the Adrian stuff. I really wish we saw him transform as Cat Noir.
Yeah.
Right? We got like a brief transformation when he goes to save Ladybug.
Yeah.
I wanted that I wanted that cat fight stance so bad, bro. Please, I want my Cat Noir gang signs, please.
Okay, but we got the Adrian run, so it's fine.
This
That's
is
true. That's true.
All right, now to my other section of cons, the miraculous. I'm low key mad that we didn't get to see Waze or the Fox get used. I was hoping for like just a little. I mean, we get the peacock at the very end in the after credit, but I was hoping just for like a
Well,
little
honestly,
maybe like Master Fu, like he'll jump in it with his thing, do some noble sacrifice. Honestly, how the ending could have played out, could have Master Fu jumping in with Waze, and it's like, girl, quit playing. You're God.
well,
Fight back.
well,
And he bounces again.
I get where you're coming from, Xavier, but I think from an audience standpoint, say you're an audience member who doesn't know anything about the show or the thing, like or the show or the series of the movie. You kind of have to like ease them into it. You don't want to give them too much, and I feel like
It's a
we're supposed to
plot.
focus on. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you good. No, you go. Now I'll say my point.
Oh, I
I was
was
just agreeing.
okay. To continue, yeah. I think if you give them too like the movie is supposed to focus on like the sort of the beginning of it, Marinette and Adrian. I think if we gave them the other miraculous holders like this early, it would be a little too much like for the audience to take in, and like, even for like uh, people who are more familiar with the show, you kind of I bet there would be a lot of people who would have said that they wanted to focus on the main two, at least for the first movie, because there's a second movie, so there's an opportunity to bring in more
I'm
people.
not ready for my
Yeah, I
predictions
was
of the
gonna
second
say,
movie.
just don't forget for the second movie, like that's probably when they're gonna maybe introduce
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
Plus,
I
like,
should add. We're gonna add predictions at the end because I got a whole plot line. I got a
Oh
fanfic ready.
yeah.
plus, like, we found out about the second movie the day the first movie was released, so obviously they already had some sort of plan to continue
Yeah.
No,
the
the script is
story.
done.
So, so you wouldn't want to release all the miraculous immediately, or else the second movie might get stale because it'd just be kind of like the show where it's
True.
just Ladybug and
Mhm.
Cat Noir. Also, I was rewatching the movie and the full miracle box is there, like it has the drawers. So
Yeah.
the pig and like the dog and the snake, they all
Show
still exist.
off, I think. Yeah, they show off the fox, the turtle, the peacock, and Nuru in the beginning, and then obviously Ladybug and Cat Noirs. I
Those
think a
are the
little
only
later
ones
in
that are
the
shown off.
figures.
But if
Yeah.
you look at when Master Fu opens the miracle box, the drawers are
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
which means the others are there as well. So
No,
those
I'm not trying to
You know,
disagree. I was adding on. I'm adding on. Addition. Plus. Sorry.
you know what? Now that we're talking about it, it's making me think of a con that I know they couldn't bring in. So it's not exactly a con, but it's just something that if they had time, they could have added. I think to set up for the second movie, assuming that they're bringing in other miraculous holders, it would have been cool to see the classmates interact a little bit more, so we can,
oh yeah.
so that in the second movie, when they say, "Oh, here's a bunch of new superheroes," we're all like, who are you? Like, we're not going to be like that, you know?
All
We
I
kind
want
of
to
have an
know is if
idea of who
Luca
they
met
are as
his father.
people.
That's all I want to
What do
know.
you say?
Did Luca meet his father? That's all I need to know.
Oh my god.
Stop.
True. Justice for Luca.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. Is anyone else? Well, let's see. Abby, you got any cons? or just peak for you?
I agree with the classmates thing a lot because
Okay.
sorry, I just got flashbacks to online school.
Damn.
No, you're good. You're good.
I agree with the classmates thing a lot because that's one of the things I really like in the show is that they really do emphasize how much the whole class like gets along and like becomes this like little like unit of people where like we don't get that in
Yeah.
we get cameos.
Great.
All right.
So
Thank you, Steve. Oh, my bad.
no, just so.
Oh, anything else, Abby? My bad. I didn't read the script.
Nope, you're good.
All right.
All right.
I think it's safe to go to the next topic.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna start this next one because I talked about this before. So the next prompt is ending thoughts. Okay. So for me with the ending I thought was pretty good. I just thought it was a little too rushed though. Like I don't know. It just like felt like too rushed being like all of a sudden, oh yeah, let me just kill these kids for myself. And then all of a sudden, like right after like he wants to attack them, then he's like, "Oh, this is my son. Let me just, not kill them." And then that's it. That's literally it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean,
just-
like we said earlier. Oh, sorry, Xavier.
Oh, you go. You go.
Like we said earlier, it's a little more of like the humane and like sort of reasonable reaction that someone would have. Remember earlier we were like, oh, in the series he didn't exactly care, but in the movie you could tell as a father he cares about his son. So I think I do agree. While it was a bit rushed, I think it's sort of it makes sense. It's not like it doesn't make sense, the choice. I think it does make sense, but I agree with Kayla. It was a bit rushed.
I will say I'm actually Caleb. Before I go, do you want to continue your point? Or is there anything
yeah.
else off your point?
The other thing too, it was just like, I guess it felt a little bit rushed too because all of a sudden, Master Fu was like to her being like, "Oh yeah, show the world peace," and then she's like, "Here, guys, I saved the world," and then all of a sudden just started doing the magical Lucky Charm with her hands.
Yeah, that was
Baby Jesus, baby Jesus.
again without the Lucky Charm. To me, that's like no. Like why
Which
did
is
that
weird.
happen? Like we need the Lucky Charm in order to throw it in the ladybugs. That makes sense.
I did like the concept of it though, the miraculous ladybugs. Like that idea of
Yeah.
it was very interesting.
No,
I'm thinking
listen,
about
like
they really got both this movie.
yeah, the concept was there, but like I don't think it was executed as well as it could have been.
All right. What was I gonna say?
Abby, do you have anything?
Okay.
You're
let me
doing
think.
great, Abby. You're doing great.
Listen,
Guys, she's locked in.
She's immersed.
Nah, she is immersed because she's playing Animal Crossing right now.
See, Abby, this is why I said you're Luca's sister, bro. This is why I said you're Luca's sister.
Oh
Okay,
man,
it just fits
I
you up.
I love
should put
Julia.
on miraculous profile pictures for this. God damn it.
God.
All right. I'm trying to remember my. Oh, I'm all right. I'm gonna do my two pros with the ending. One, that entire battle sequence went crazy.
Oh my god.
True.
Because I'm very glad
True.
it played on their weaknesses a lot. Because like Adrian, I felt like he didn't care. He's like, nah, you messing with my shoddy, I'ma kill you now. Cataclysm.
Nah.
I'm not gonna
The whole
lie.
thing-
That's the most goofy behind Cataclysm I've ever seen. Like, what do you mean you only got rid of like a chunk of the Eiffel Tower? Back
Nah,
in my day, you would destroy the whole planet.
The whole Cat Noir sequence almost made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, there's something else with the ending too.
Okay.
Not even with the fight. It was at the end.
Yes.
Like,
Oh god.
it's just like they're making a second movie, so it's gonna be weird that they're like, I'm Ladybug and I'm Cat Noir. When in the show, they were so like they hammered it into them that they could not know each other's identities.
Nope.
Mhm.
And every time they did, Pat Blanc.
Well, no, okay.
Luca.
So the
True.
the idea that they had in the show was they can't know each other's personality as long as Hawkmoth is still at large. They only
That-
revealed their personalities.
Yes.
They only revealed their identities after Hawkmoth was defeated. And
Well,
of course,
don't-
it wasn't purposeful, but they were still safe to know who each other were at that point.
Yeah.
Well, also, don't forget, Hawkmoth is still, Gabriel's still technically alive and knows both of their identities now.
I'm about to say, I wonder if they got Nuru off of Gabriel. They definitely did. Like
Is
repossession of Nuru.
not gonna be a
which is-
villain?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know Natalie got the peacock, but you gotta admit,
Yes.
that's actually gonna
Yeah.
be.
Well,
My bad.
no, I was gonna say, yeah, Natalie, I think, is becoming the villain now because if you hear it's Gabriel's talking to her and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, now it's your turn. But the thing is, it's just gonna be weird if they act like, Gabriel doesn't know their identities when he knows Adrian's
He knows
identity.
Adrian.
And he knows has to know Marinette's because he took her earrings off.
This
I'd
is true.
assume, okay, I'd assume that Gabriel's kind of in jail after.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, honestly, I'm over
No.
here like, what?
And
Like,
if he's in jail, they
what
definitely
Gabriel?
repossess his Miraculous,
Yeah,
and I
but
think it's gonna be
Yes.
interesting.
where I'm
Okay.
going is if he's in jail, then what he's saying to Natalie at the end of the movie could be what he said before he actually went behind bars.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We'll probably get some
Yeah.
sort of like intro when the second movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is, that's why I'm kind of like, oh, then he knows the miraculous holders if he's still alive. So that's why I'm kind of like questioning that, especially
Well,
that now.
where I'm going
But
is
they also know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Alex. My bad.
where I'm going is like, since he was such a dangerous criminal, man's committed acts of terrorism. Since he was so dangerous, he's not just going to be in a regular old jail cell. Man's going to be in like solitary confinement or something. So
Yeah.
he
And-
wouldn't
and
have
to-
any access to the outside world, so he wouldn't be able to tell anyone who their identities are.
True. Yeah, and to add on to that, Gabriel knows their identities, but they also know his. I don't know if Adrian want to lock up his dad, but Marinette could do something about it. So
I
they're
will say, oh my bad.
no, I'm done.
Okay, I was gonna say the second movie is gonna be very interesting because I think it'll be like the first real time we got we're gonna have a miraculous world with no Gabriel Gress's Hawkmoth in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the entirety
Yeah.
of the series, Nuru has been in possession since day one. He has no time off, no vacay days.
Aw,
He has been in
poor
possession
Nuru.
since day one. The Peacock, they got an exchange program. But Nuru, they locked up. So this is the first time we're gonna see Nuru have rights. Most likely they got taken back. I would assume so. Because you mean tell me, so Marionette got time to fix all the Paris, but she couldn't grab the little moth?
Mhm.
Come on. Or at least Master Fu, who's squeaking around, he's like, yoink, thank you.
I don't know. I can't wait to see what they do with the second one.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
I got a whole plot line. They ain't ready for the sixth segment.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no,
I
you
was
can
just-
finish. You can finish.
Yeah.
You can finish, Adri. You can be our last.
Sorry.
You can be our last thing for this.
Yeah, and to me, I think the ending for this movie is really good for everyone because whether you're a regular viewer of the show or not, no one has ever seen a point in time, like we said earlier, where Gabriel isn't exactly the main villain anymore. So I feel and the fact that everyone knows Gabriel's identity, at least the kids do. The kids know Gabriel knows theirs. We've never seen an existence like this. So I think we're gonna be with the newcomers where we don't know what's gonna happen. Anything could really happen. I think that's such a cool thing to think about.
That's another
think-
pro of the movie is sorry.
Yeah.
sorry, we can move
No,
on
go-
after this. But it's another pro that
Oh my God.
this shut up. This
That's praise, my fault.
this movie series or just these two, they can be watched as both a newcomer to the fandom and someone who's been here for years.
Mhm.
They could be watched by both as like a completely new thing.
Yeah, I think that's so cool to like to think about. The way they set it up was really specific.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say overall, I did think the ending was good, but I think it would have been better if we didn't think that there was going to be a second one. If it was just a standalone movie and it was going to be the only standalone movie and not have a sequel to it, I think it would have been completely fine how it ended.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right. Julika, do you have any more points? Any points to bring to conversation?
Yes, I like bugs and cats.
Bugs and cats.
You know,
Bestie.
at least it's on topic.
Exactly.
Bugs and cats and bugs and cats.
She's
and
so
All right.
bugs
funny.
and cats and
All right,
cats
on
and
to the next
So-
topic.
This is actually the last topic.
All right,
Okay.
well, second to last. They know I got the fan fiction.
All right. It's movie versus the show.
Oh, actually, you know what, Abby,
Ooh.
lead us into this one, bro. This is your turn. You know, you're going
Okay.
from Julika to the pig chick, bro. This you. Wait, that came
Okay.
that came off hard.
You
Anyway,
mean? God dang.
it came off so violent. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, for sure, the show is more hours than the movie.
You're so right.
Guys, I swear I'm involved in the conversation.
Just like me, bro.
Okay. In all seriousness, I thought it was nice to kind of have a break from like how like your typical average everyday formula for Miraculous. You know,
That
we
is
have the
true.
formula, we know the formula, we love the formula, but the formula gets boring. And I think this was a nice way to freshen it up so that like I'm gonna go back and watch the season or two that I still haven't watched. Like I've been re-inspired by the movie, and I think it's gonna kickstart Miraculous as a whole.
Oh yeah.
As a
Yeah.
fandom and as yeah, my 2 cents.
Which,
And
by
now I'm
the
gonna
way-
pee.
Which, by the way, the formula for to be honest, the formula for the Miraculous show is like kind of weakening a bit because they're showing more plot instead of just, oh, somebody got angry, let's go save them.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't meet your father.
Mm-hmm. And I know with the show, I know they like at least they have. I don't know if they've confirmed it, but I think they've started working on like a season 6 and a season 7. So at least they need to like lengthen this out to a season 7 if they really want to. And
No,
I
they
definitely
did confirm it.
okay. And like
think-
I definitely go ahead.
I know. I think they're gonna have at least 8 seasons in a couple.
8. I didn't even know about the 8th season. I thought it went up to 7. Gosh.
Hold on, let me
But
see.
that goes with like to say that this movie, like Abby said, definitely did freshen up, got a lot of people probably back into the series to like get updated with these past few seasons that to have more plot.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see this become. Honestly, I think this movie's doing pretty well. I'm actually gonna look. I'm gonna look up once I finish my point. I'm gonna look up like how it did in the box office for reference. But I can easily see this becoming like a trilogy. But I don't
Oh,
see
yeah.
it
It was never
succeeding
in
past.
But yeah, it was on
What
Netflix.
happened?
It
Oh,
was
you're
never
right.
in the box office.
Oh yeah.
I
Well, yes, it
gonna
was.
say,
In other countries, it was.
Yeah.
You can look at
Also,
Rotten
Only in
Tomatoes.
the U.S. it came Netflix straight up.
I did find it's the 5-year content plan, which is gonna be longer because they did say that the movie was supposed to come out in 2021 and stuff, and it is middle of 2023 and season 6 is supposed to be out already. So yeah, we are supposed to get 7 seasons, but also we're supposed to be getting a London movie, Africa movie, and Brazil movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world
and
movie.
stuff. And it does say movie number 2 is in production.
Yeah, me. Now, granted, we're also still on a strike, so I might get the lead.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
especially, well, mainly for the U.S. I think for worldwide it will be fine unless like it does affect like them worldwide, but specifically for the US it will affect us. But I will say guys, they are coming out with they just came out with episode I think 21 or 22 for this season. So we will be getting I guess the rest of the season
Ooh.
at least.
Man, that second
What?
movie's going to really solidify like kind of like how how this new world of Miraculous is gonna thrive. Because now we're in a whole new territory. I mean, shoot, they got M16s in Miraculous in the movie. Oh my god! I just realized the second movie's gonna have even more music. My Spotify about to be happy.
Xavier, put it on our playlist so then you don't have to listen to Taylor Swift.
Oh, so much Taylor. So much. Oh my gosh, that cut someone off. My bad.
Nah, we're just laughing at you.
You right.
We're laughing with you.
No, we're laughing
I'll
at
be
you.
the
There are two types of people.
Oh my god.
I love you, Schnookums.
What? No. Oh my gosh. All right. For those who don't know,
Alright.
we have an audience member, our proud Phantom player, Michael Wawa. We call him Wawa because he likes Wawa.
Michael, make yourself known.
Wait.
Oh, I'm doing a thing now? Hi.
You get to say hi.
Okay.
He's providing the
Oh.
background gameplay for the podcast.
So true. I'm wondering if OBS is even like working at all.
We'll
I'm
find
gonna be
out
real. The entire first part of the podcast was me YouTubing how to use OBS.
as you should.
You know what? That's fine. That can stay.
You going through Google? Oh my gosh. All right. So, any more points for movie versus show?
Not on the top of my head.
All right. Now we're gonna lead to our real last segment, aka my last minute addition, because I didn't even think about it. Predictions for the sequel. And I'm gonna lead this off with a strong charge.
Okay.
I've been thinking about this since day one.
I'm so scared.
I'm gonna give my
I know what this is.
first
You
line.
really did this. You really just did not put this in the script, huh?
Nah, I'm rewriting it. I'm rewriting
He
the
said, but
story.
he said off book.
Wow.
It's gonna
Wow.
be pitch black, just like Master Fu.
It's in the director's cut. It's okay.
We're gonna see a snake. It's gonna fade to like a really dark room with a snake going up a rock.
God.
And all you can hear is, I never met my father. Because of this, I wasn't given a second chance at life. A second chance to show the world my potential. A second chance to show the world who I am. And then it's gonna pan up from the snake, pan up to Luca standing in the open in a stone room. As he opens his hand holding ways, and he's like, now I have that second chance.
Damn.
And I'm gonna take everyone else's. Like, bro, Luca as the villain, bro?
You really want this
Bro,
to
like,
happen.
imagine the musical number. You poor
Kayla.
fatherless souls like
Kayla.
me.
Kayla.
Permission to kick him?
No,
Oh, I'm gonna kick his donkey.
stop. Don't mess with Craig, brother.
Craig?
Stop. That's the name of our bot, bro. Sponsored by Craig. Discord
His
bot.
name is Kyle.
I changed his name to Kyle because I want to be unique.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I think Luca being a villain or having his villain arc would be hilarious. Obviously, with Natalie, we're gonna see lots of Senta monsters. Oh my god, are we gonna get a musical number with Senta monsters? God, that'd go crazy.
Oh my god, you know what it's gonna be like?
What?
I don't know how many people here have watched Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. However, spoiler by the way for audience members who want to watch it, or are in the process of watching it. However, there's one episode where the villain mutants do a whole musical number. It's gonna be like that. It's just gonna be like that.
Oh my god.
For the second movie, I would love to see them pick up right where they left off with that kiss scene. I'd love to see that.
Oh my god! We're gonna
Like
tease
no,
this till the end of
'cause
time.
the way, yeah, because the way I mean, I love the way they ended it. 'Cause it was like that was such a good like tease to the audience. Everyone knows we wanted it, but we didn't get it. But I think if they picked up right at that kiss, and then we saw like a senti monster, and then it goes into them figuring it out. I feel like that'd be such a good like pickup. Like it's not like time has
Especially if we're not
passed.
relying on the Lucky Charm formula, like it could really work out.
A
Yeah,
direct
like it's
Follow up would be a really good idea.
like it's time hasn't been lost. That no one's gonna wonder what happened in like a month that wasn't shown or something. You know, like it goes so perfectly. And I'm just dying to see the end of that scene.
Yes. Oh, maybe we'll get Kagami.
Yeah.
It really depends on how they play it out, like how they expand.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, I really want. I want two things: either antagonist Luca or Cat Blanc, bro. Those are the two things I want. All I want to hear
Oh
is I want to hear
God.
a faded black and hear Adrian, little kitten on the roof, all alone without his
No.
lady. I want the horror version of Cat Blanc, bro. I want to hear that loud raindrop, vine boom. Like I want that. I want Cat Blanc to just be like a horror villain from Marinette. Like please, please.
Any thoughts about what you think the sequel will bring?
I think I said enough for my fan fiction.
Yeah.
Julica, any additions?
I hope Julica's in it more.
Mm-hmm.
And Luca. I
This is
need
good.
Luca. I need Luca. I need Luca. I need that Luca net
I
shit.
just realized with Luca getting the if we get
That?
Luca Miraculous right, we can get the rabbit up in here, do some time travel.
For real.
They can make a whole time travel movie. It's Back to the Future, back to Marinette.
Back to the Future.
I mean, to be fair, with I think they can bring more Luca, but I think because they know each other's identities, or Adrian and Marinette because they know each other's identities, Luca, there's not much of a chance for Luca to come in and be like, "Hey, I like you." They're already almost like established as
He
a
can't-
couple at this point.
Because the
Can't
Luca
slide
love
into
interest,
the DMs and be like, ah ha ha ha, what's up, girl?
right? It's like Luca's whole thing with being a love interest is that they weren't Adrian, and especially because Marinette. Well, I should know. Now I'm confusing my plot lines.
My brother.
They were different than Adrian because they can actually talk to Luca. And it's just like,
Yeah,
oh
but Luca
man.
was
Now it's like,
just-
how does Luca get relevant? How does he get relevant?
Uh,
I mean, maybe they formed a band. Maybe she gets close to her class, like we were talking about a while back. Like we get those
Yeah.
classroom moments.
Oh yeah, that'd be definitely be a good way to get him into it.
At this
I
rate,
mean,
Sabrina's gonna be a new character. I can already see it.
well, okay, I have a way. So,
Okay.
we all know Luca's the therapist of the cast. Everyone goes to him. It's proven in that one episode.
Yes.
But I don't know. Adrian and Marinette could go through a bump in the road. That happens to every relationship, no matter how good it is.
Yeah, you
They
realize your
might go to
girlfriend's baby
Luca
Jesus.
for relationship advice. You never know. Julica might stroll on in and be like, ah ha ha, what's up? You need help? I can get you help.
Nah, Julica's just a Twitch streamer. That's my headcanon.
I said that all in one breath. I have no idea how loud I'm being right now, but I feel like I'm loud.
It's okay. They don't know we're talking about Miraculous the movie.
I don't
Guys,
know.
anyone's got
I'm
predictions?
overall hyped.
Yeah, honestly, this movie was not what I was expecting, but it was refreshing. It's enjoyable. It's a movie I will definitely rewatch. I'm still waiting for the Blu-ray release. I found one on eBay. I'm getting desperate. I just want this forever so I can show my grandkids that the Miraculous movie, it's real. Please.
No.
See, the best part is
Yeah.
I know you will.
It's coming, bro. It's coming. I swear, bro. I swear. It's gonna be real. Trust me. Source, trust me,
You
bro.
guys think culture. No, you don't.
This is real art. Godfather, I Sleep, Miraculous, the movie, say less. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyone got any predictions? Any more thoughts, concerns? What
Nope, I'm
ifs?
good.
The top
Fan
of
fictions.
my head. What?
Overall, good movie or a great movie. Like it was. I thought that was awesome.
There you go.
I would rate it a solid 9 out of 10.
Me too.
I
It
was
wasn't the
thinking that,
perfect
yeah.
movie, but it was an amazing movie.
Yeah. Oh my god, you guys should have seen it when we watched it. Every single song, Xavier was standing up, moving his chair further and further back.
Dude,
I have an exaggeration. I
Dude
would
was jaw
vertically
dropped.
arise and let's just say I moved the chair all the way around the backyard. I did some movement. Such a hype movie, bro. God, I'll never forget. AJ, you go.
Just quick thing. I think the movie lived up to the hype that they were giving it.
Mhm.
Like we rated it 9 out of 10. Great movie. I think it checked all of the boxes that it needed to check. And like every movie, it has its faults or like its little bumps in the road. But like overall, it lived up to the hype for sure.
I want to say, how long have you waited for this movie?
A while, like almost 3 years, maybe.
I
Okay.
believe so.
Because I think Kayla said it was supposed to come out in 2021.
Yeah, it said holiday 2021. Original.
Yeah, and then it just kept getting postponed. Which I'd rather it be postponed and have good quality than be released and have poor quality.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm done.
All right. I think we're safe to conclude. Anyone got any ending remarks?
Your mom.
So I only have one thing to add. Nothing will beat the opening song when Marionette got the Miraculous, and she's like, "I'm not Ladybug," and Tiki goes, "I'm gonna kick your butt."
Oh my god, I love that.
That-
I love that
I
so
was
much.
kind of that one part because when we watching that, I'm like, Tiki got fed up. She's like, "Nah, you gonna be Ladybug and you're gonna like it."
Okay, my last remark is just gonna be, now that anytime I hear Careless Whisper, I'm just gonna think of just Adrian laying on his bed crying.
Mm-hmm.
They took both
Where are you,
Careless
cats?
Whis- No, cause bro, both of the Careless Whisper scenes took me aback. Like they gave me whiplash. Like, bro.
Oh, that
And
was
she
actually
called him
something
Puss in
else.
Boots, bro.
Yeah, like all the cultural, like pop culture references. Oh, I can't speak. That surprised me. Like I didn't know they were allowed to even do that, let alone actually do it.
Oh my god,
So
Puss
that
in
was
Boots.
Oh man! All right, now I think we all got our closing remarks out.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, everyone at home, in vehicles, space, Mars. I don't know. We don't know. This YouTube lives on forever. You never know where people are watching. Thank you for watching us. Hope you enjoyed our discussion and my fan fiction. I'm just saying, if the second movie comes out and I call it, everyone watching the video owes me a penny. I'm just saying, bro. Because now we don't have to, we're in a non-Hawkmoth storyline, bro. I'd love to see where this can go. It might go crazy. We'll never know. Everyone here, thank you. So true. I like that. Thank all my podcast guests here: Kayla, Adri, Julika, our background dancer, Michael. Thank you guys. Craig, my goat.
And Alex, we forgot Alex.
Congratulations
I
for
said
this
Alex.
podcast episode.
Oh, I just didn't hear it. My bad.
Next episode, we're gonna figure it out.
We'll get there
It's either
It
gonna
will-
be
it
a
will
cat
be out.
movie or me and Michael talking about Roblox. We'll see what happens.
It will be out sometime. Maybe in a year. Maybe tomorrow.
You never know. Well,
Give the next
keep it up
podcast
to
3 to 5
keep it in the
business
air.
days.
Exactly.
Treat it like a team order, okay?
Yes, taboo.
That's our next
Xavier-
episode. We talk about
Xavier.
TV.
Michael, do you have any closing remarks? Thank you.
He's just like me. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we
Stay
shall see y'all.
chocolatey.
Follow us on Twitter.
You robbed me of my stay chocolatey. I was so excited. Like, they don't know I'm going to say stay chocolatey. I was so excited. All right. Bye, guys. I'm going to act like I'm waving even though you can't see me.
Bye.
All right. Stop
Bye.
recording.